All right, everybody, the unfamous Sully Man here. Wanted to do a shout out to all my Sully Nation fans out there. Keep your prayers coming. House is hopefully soon to happen. We just gotta get some things squared away first.
Fireworks, inflatable dinosaurs, AAA baseball, ice cold beer.
Oh, I gotta get my other thing running here. I don't know why it's not.
Hey, play hooky and join us for a day game. Today at 1:07 at CHS Field, the Saints take on the Louisville Bats on an Explore Minnesota Wednesday. Tickets and more at saintsbaseball.com.
Okay, come on.
You started your business with an idea and a plan for the future. A plan that got you off to a great start. But now
It's being a pain in the butt. There we go. Oh.
As well as some challenges.
What do we got here?
A banker who understands your business goals and knows how to help you reach them. Work with Bremer Bank.
All right, I think we're good now.
Is everything.
All right, we are recording on all levels now. All right, I am headed to Velvet Sky Studio. To make a recording of a song. Exciting stuff. Gonna go see my buddy Phil Higgins, owner and proprietor and CEO of Velvet Skies Recording. If you hear anything come over about directions or whatnot, I've got my Bluetooth hooked up to my GPS right now, so it's coming through my helmet. But I'm excited to finally get this almost 4-year project done and over with. It's a song remembering my good buddy Frank Brudersill, who passed away in September of 2020. Really good dude, my best friend growing up. I still consider him my best friend even until this day. Even though some people may question that, it's what I feel. Being distracted about the work, I'm not riding all that great right now. All right. So it's a song to remember him and honor him and what he meant to me and what he kind of meant to this world as my best friend and just as an overall really, really good dude. It almost killed me and broke me down really, really bad when I found out that he passed away. And I've been friends with him and his family since me and Frank were about 7 years old. Frank's mom is like a sister to my mom, so they, whenever they go through Alabama, they reach out and they go visit. His two little sisters are like little sisters to me, so it's just one of those things where we're just really close to the family. We spent Christmases and Thanksgivings together, and we went on some family vacations together to like Georgia and whatnot. So it was one of those things where we connected with the family, they connected with us, and we've been close ever since. And I just it just hurt me that I didn't really get a chance to effectively say my goodbyes and whatnot, because he was in the hospital for a while before he passed away, and I never had the opportunity to go down. And part of me is scared to go down to Alabama and see the family, because I don't know how I'll respond and how I'd act, because I just I love them so much, and Frank was such a good friend to me, and growing up, and he was in my wedding party when I married my first wife, and he knew all the troubles and struggles I had with that relationship, and You know, he was probably one of the only ones initially, you know, that supported my decision to join the Army and whatnot. When I asked him if he wanted to join, just as a joke, he said, hell no. And I knew that. Frank had his own paths and whatnot, and for a while he struggled with his own identity because, you know, he and his family are Native American, and he really struggled with his place in the world on two sides of things. But Frank was always there to care for people, and he became a doctor and started treating people and helping people in good, positive ways. And so, you know, this world is less without him, and I'm hoping I can make it through this recording session without breaking down in tears, because like I said, this is a project that's been 3, almost 4 years in the making, and now that I know somebody that can lay down a recording, it's time. It's gone through many edits. Got backing tracks and worked backing tracks from GarageBand, and when we get there, I'm going to change some things up. I'm going to put a harmonica part in it, where the solos go, the guitar riffs, and I'm going to replace the acoustic guitar tracking with me actually playing along with it. So hopefully we can get it, you know, to all kind of work itself out and whatnot. So as you can see, I'm on the motorcycle today, and I wasn't expecting any rain today, but there's some clouds in there that are kind of worrying me, so I may get wet on my way home today. But anyway, back to, you know, Frank's song. I'm going to get a recording of it, and I'm going to send it to the family first before I really do anything with it. I know I'm going to put it out there to, you know, the main ones. I'm not going to tell McKenna, my daughter, that I'm putting it on Spotify, because I don't know if I can not put it on Spotify with our TuneCore account that we have. So I think it's probably just going to automatically get shot over. And I'm getting some sprinkles. I might get a little wet by the time I get to the recording studio, but we'll see. I think I'm going to be okay, because he's not too far off from where we are, or where I am right now. So hopefully we'll be all right. I'm not going to get too wet or anything like that. Just some little sprinkles, but it won't be the first time I've gotten caught out in the rain on the bike. I am getting here a little bit early. I know that. That's fine. I'll just kind of hang out a little bit, I guess. Hopefully I don't get wet. But anyway, Frank was a good dude, and I know before I put it out there on the streaming services or whatnot, because, you know, I really think that everybody needs to hear, you know, about Frank and whatnot. So it's just one of those things that it's a tough decision to make, and I've already gotten approval from the family to do it, so that's a good thing. They knew I've been working on the project for a while. I've been working with my guitar teacher on you know, writing the music for it and whatnot. So it's been a long time coming. So I can't wait to finally get it, you know, get it all put together. So anyway, it's starting to rain. Come up there and probably make a U-turn and park a little bit differently. Okay. Nice. The weather is not doing me any favors today. Well, you gotta be like this for rain. Weather. still the fact that it looks like it's going to rain. Probably by the time I get out of my recording session, it will be nice and crappy.
Rivera says he put his
All right, I'm here.
some players were concerned.
Time to get everything off. I will see you guys after. All right, everybody, this is the Unfamous Sully Man. 3 hours later in a recording studio, and I have a fully produced song, and I am so happy that my song to Frank has finally come to fruition. Why is that not charging? Now, time to get home. Download the song from my email to my phone. And listen to it on the radio. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't tell you how happy I am that this song has finally come into being. It is such an emotional roller coaster for this song. It is just so amazing that it has finally come to that it has finally come into being and have a copy and recording of it. So it's an almost 100% complete finished copy. I just have to I'm gonna listen to it and kind of see what how it sounds coming over like some speakers, and then I'll give my music producer Phil Higgins from Velvet Skies Recording a message and a phone call to let them know that everything is sounding good with the song. Oh my god, I can't tell you how amazing it is to finally have it. Oh man, I'm gonna cry. It is just, I can't tell you, it's just been a rough road working this song to get it to where, you know, I did. My friend, you know, did him right by the song to remember him and the family and whatnot. And you know, this song is really, you know, kind of, it's so relatable to everybody. I mean, you know, we all have that one friend. I mean, even though they may not be passed away or anything like that, we all have that one friend that we just grew up with, that, you know, they were our ride or die, you know. You know, everywhere you went, they were there. And growing up from, you know, as kids to, you know, into adulthood, and you know, you close your eyes and picture the memories of, you know, even if you know, just picture, you know, two little boys just running around, and then high school kids just pretty much just rip roaring all hell in high school, you know. And then, you know, as they move on into adult life, how they kind of part ways, and then, you know, still stay connected and whatnot. So it's really a story and a journey from start to finish, and I'm just so happy that, you know, it's, and sad, it's bittersweet, you know, because it's finally coming to an end. How you know, the song and whatnot, and it's just so amazing how, you know, it's come to be and come to pass. So I'm just so happy that I went through the long process of writing this and took my time with it, and you know, just really kind of kept it close to working to where I wanted it to be. And you know, give credit to my guitar teacher Tom Riker, who kind of helped me with vocals and writing the song and getting it all ironed out. And then, like I said, Higgins from Velvet Skies working his magic in the studio, you know, to bring everything, all the parts together in one heck of a musical production. So it's just so you know, great. I feel so blessed that I finally got this, you know, song into being, and I can't wait to get the final workup, final production of it, master copy, so I can, you know, send it to, you know, my friend's family and let them hear it and give them a part of, you know, a part of Frank, you know, that was missing. You know, hopefully they'll enjoy it as much as, you know, I did just listening to it today. It was just, I got chills, you know, throughout the song, and I really, really was fighting back tears. It was just so moving for me to finally, I'm at a loss for words, and normally I'm not at a loss for words, and I'm babbling on, you know, tripping over my words and whatnot. It's just, you don't know until you go through the process and experience what I've experienced with my friend Frank, and, you know, just telling the story of how I viewed him as, you know, just somebody that, you know, he never judged me, we never fought, we never argued. He was just a really good dude and a good friend. I mean, he was always supportive of me in my ventures, and I like to say that I was always supportive of him, you know, even although, you know, we kind of diverged into separate, you know, life paths and whatnot, and experienced different things. You know, I still always wanted to try to keep in touch, even if I didn't have his number specifically. I always reached out to the family and asked about him, well, you know, what's he up to, how's he doing, you know, and I would always let them know, to let him know what I was up to, what I was doing, and whatnot. So it's just finally, I'm so glad that, you know, I've actually got a recording of what I wanted to do to honor Frank's memory, and, you know, to kind of tell the story just, you know, in blocks of our friendship and, you know, us growing up together, you know, and reconnecting and whatnot the best way we could. So, I mean, and I hope it comes out and you guys appreciate the song when I get it, the final copy, and get it posted and whatnot. So, you know, just be on the lookout for that. It'll probably be a couple weeks before it's up on all the main streaming services. Of course, I want to make sure I get the permission from the family once they listen to it and hear the, you know, the copy of it, you know, before I send it out. I mean, there's still some very minute final editing and cleanup you got to do, but I've got enough of a working finished. It's not the ultimate finished copy, but it is a finished copy of the song. I can at least send them and let them know, hey, this is not quite 100% finished. There's still a little bit of fine adjustment, fine production to it, you know, but it's like 98 to 99% done. There's just maybe a few little balances and volume stuff to make sure everything's really well balanced. And Phil knew when we went into it how important this song was and whatnot. And I actually play a couple instruments in this too. I play acoustic guitar and I play harmonica and I do vocals. So surprisingly enough, yeah, I did that. Tom, my guitar teacher, will be happy that I played acoustic, because he really wanted me to do that. And I'm glad I did too, because that allows me the opportunity that if I want to pick up the guitar and just strum along and play and sing, I can do that, you know, if I want to just sing, you know, for my family or whatnot. But, oh, there's my munchkin. Hey, smile, you're on camera. He's the apple in my eye. And the biggest pain in my ass. She's gonna get to ride on the Harley tomorrow. She's been scared for a while from trying to ride and whatnot, so she's gonna get up to ride on the Harley for the first time tomorrow. So, all right, guys, this is the unfamous Sully Man signing off. I am home. Remember, life is a sport. Every day is game day. Keep your knees in the breeze, wind in your face, and rubber side down.